Yes, sir. It's your boy C the Don here. You know what I'm saying? Back with another video. Little cut, little fresh cut, something light. But today we're gonna talk about, how to build your rotation. All right. Welcome back to the channel. We're gonna chop it up, man. Like I'm posting vids every day. You already know how this goes. So we're gonna talk about how to build your rotation today. Okay, a rotation is based, you know what I'm saying? There's two ways you could go about it. We have those who want to be in a relationship, which, you know what I'm saying? This is not what this video is about, okay? So if you're looking, but this could cater to somebody looking for a relationship, but this is more for my red pill alpha male, guys on their purpose, trying to live their life, not looking for a relationship right now, okay? So we're gonna talk about building a rotation. Now, a rotation is very beneficial because why? Time is very important to a high value male. So time is the most important thing when it comes to a high value man. So being that time is the most important thing, you want to not have to make your focus based on a female, you know what I'm saying, worried about how she's feeling or worried about what she's doing. That's where a rotation comes in. A rotation gives you what I like to call the abundance mindset, okay? This is something that's always been in the, relationship, dating atmosphere. Having the abundance mindset. The abundance mindset means generally just not worrying about having a fear of loss, having one itis, just basically getting one female and being tied down to them. Having a rotation keeps you from gaining emotions. It keeps you detached because you always have a female you could go to. Now, let's talk about how to build a rotation. Now, if you're currently in a drought, man, look, you got to get out there. I'm not against anything. I'm not against the club. I'm not against meeting females on your purpose. I'm not against dating apps. I'm not against none of that. You just have to, if you're in a drought right now, you have to get out there somehow, whether it be dating apps or whatever, man, get on everything. Dating apps, go to females, talk to females on your purpose, man, go out if you need to on the weekend, go out and go ahead and scout. Get on the whole nine. All you need right now, you're in a drought. So your first goal is to get one female, okay? They don't have to be in your rotation, but just get one, all right? Now, to get a female in your rotation, like I said, you can watch my past videos on how to, first of all, how to get a female and their number, how to set the date. So step one, if you already approached a female, which I'm not against cold approaching, or I'm not against waiting for choosing signals. I do a little bit of a hybrid of both, cold approach and choosing signal. Whatever works in the situation that I'm in. So if a female's looking at you, she's giving you choosing signals. If you guys exchange eye contact, at that point, you need to grab your nuts and go talk to her. Don't be a beta man. Oh, she's looking at me. Talk to your homeboy. Hey, should I go talk to her? I don't know if I should say something. No, man, grab your nuts and go talk to her. Go say something. Set it up. If there's a female you like, hey, go talk to her. The worst you could do is say no. See what I'm saying? That's why I feel like guys have an issue with, they think too much on code approaching or choosing signals. Hey man, look, if you like her, she looks good, hey, just approach her. Nothing's gonna hurt. But choosing signals are better because at that point, you know she's looking at you. So it increases your chances because you're gonna see her coming. Now, you guys exchanged the date. You gave her a number. Remember, we don't give numbers without already signifying that we actually want to go out and go on a date. You do the whole nine. You invite her over. Hopefully, she doesn't flake on you. You go through the escalation, which I'm going to make a video on how to escalate, create sexual attention, or escalate a date to get to that point. You already done everything. Hopefully, by date number 1, 2, date 1, date 2, 3-date maximum, okay? 3-date maximum. Hopefully by the 3rd date, you already got past the walls, okay? We're not being beta, all right? We're not going on 35,000 dates to the NFL Finals, to the NBA. I said NFL Finals, to the NBA Finals, to the NFL Championship, the Super Bowl. Still trying to get in the draw, still trying to get past the wall. No, 3-date maximum. You got a 3-date maximum. Once you get back past the draws, hey, See, there are 3 things she needs to qualify for your rotation, okay? Now, at that point, after you gotten the walls or you got whatever you need to, this is how, if you just started off, this is your first chick in your rotation, you're more so looking for somebody to start off the rotation. I know some people say look for quality, but if you're just starting off, just get somebody into your rotation. You want to see a chick only once a week that's in your rotation. You see what I'm saying? Once you already got past the draws, you finesse, got past the walls, whatever you guys want to call it, this is how to build a rotation. You want to add her to the roster. This is number 1 on your roster. So I keep my rotation around maybe 4, 3. The guys who do 5, man, hey, you could do that too, but just know rotation still takes time. It's not just you're doing nothing. So I like to, the sweet spot is 3 or 4, okay? Just always have 3 or 4 circulating, okay? The first female, you only see her once a week. You let her do most of the pursuing. And if it's a high interest female, let her do most of the pursuing. Okay, she's gonna hit you up. If it's the type who says hi, good morning, how's your day, she's gonna hit you up. Let her do most of this. Gauge the interest, and I'm gonna make a separate video on how to know if a female is high interest or not. So gauge the interest of a female. If she's high interest, let her do most of the pursuing. If she's low interest, then you can do most. You can set up the date, set up something every week, every other week, at least once a week for that female. She's medium, do a little bit of both. But the point is to see that female once a week. So that way, the other days, you're doing the same thing over and over again. Have you realized a lot of this when it comes to building a rotation, when it comes to getting female, red pill, alpha male, it's just repetition and doing the same thing over and over again. So your other days, you need to be on your purpose, of course, self-improving, going to the gym, getting your money, being on your purpose, but you're still adding to your roster when you can. You're still prospecting. So you have 1. The next week, you try to get another, and you do the same thing with those 2. See them once a week. You allocate 1 day for this one, another day for that one. Then the next week, you try to get a 3rd one. You allocate 1 day for this one, 1 day for that one, 1 day. And this is why it gets a little tricky, because once you get to 4, now you're allocating 4 days. Once you get your 5, you're allocating 5 days. That's almost a full-time job. That is a full-time job. So I'm saying that's why the sweet spot is to keep it around 3. You know what I'm saying? So that way you're always in a constant rotation. And then always keep maybe 1 or 2 in the back burner. These 3 are the main ones in your rotation. The other 2 are just in the back burner just in case, hey, the rotation chicks are always liable to fall off, okay? If you don't keep up with them, because rotation chicks need attention too. That's why you have to see them once a week. That's why you always have to make sure you're keeping them in eventually, the time to cut off a rotation chick. You always keep them in the loop. Here's the time to cut off a rotation chick. If they start getting emotions, okay? If they start bugging you, if they starts to become a chore, if you just get tired of them, hey, you could cut them off. If they start getting emotions in your rotations, and you have 2 others that you're still prospecting, hey, let her know, hey, look, can't do this anymore. You know what I'm saying? You let her know what it is, and she started getting emotions. Once she starts getting emotion, give her the boot. I know you beta males, but she cares and she likes for me, so I want to keep her. No, give her the boot. Out of there, okay? Your rotation is meant to make your life easier, okay? It's meant to always have a supply, all right? So when your supply starts not benefiting you and making your life easier, you take one out, okay? And then you re-up and get the 5th, and you get the 5th or the 4th one. See what I'm saying? That's why building a rotation is important. It allows you to still focus on your purpose, your thing, remain detached, and you always have a constant flow going. But you have to start off with 1. Once you have 1, you go with 2. Once you have 3, you go with 3. And then just repeat the cycle over and over again. Keeps you consistent. So let me repeat the steps. All right? If you're trying to get 1, all right, approach the female. All right, choosing signals or code approach. Set the date. Set the date, okay? Have her, and you can watch my past videos on how to do this. Have the date, 3-date maximum. It's a 3-date maximum, all right? Once you get in the draws, then if she's high interest, low interest, medium interest, you figure out how to message her for the next date. See her max once or twice a week. Twice a week maximum, but the sweet spot is once a week. And then repeat that for the next weeks for another female and another female and another female until you have a solidified dream team rotation, your solidified final NBA super team. Okay? So this video was just, chopping it up. That concludes the video. We're talking about how to build a rotation. I want to expand on this more, just different topics. Of course, if you have any questions, anything you want to know related to life, dating, relationship advice, anything at all, like, comment, and subscribe. Comment below with your questions. I'm releasing videos every day, every other day. Yeah, man, I just like doing this. We're just chopping it up. I'm just talking about game I know, life advice I can give you. So, hey, like, comment, and subscribe. It's been your boy, C the Don. I'm out.